Yeah, good afternoon. It's Jim from jageffects.com. It is Saturday, the 1st of April 2023. Happy birthday to my granddaughter, oldest one. She turns 5 today, and also my late grandfather. It was his birthday on 1st of April too, James Braid. Anywho, thanks for watching the video. This is my weekly analysis video where I go over all of the trades I'm taking on the daily time frame on the Forex pairs, using the high probability and divergence trading methods from my books. So I hope everyone's weekend's going well, and let's get into it. First thing we do is look at the news for the week ahead. Now, I do apologise if there's some background noise. I've got all my doors open in my room, my apartment, and there's kids out in the pool screaming, so you might hear a bit of background noise. No doubt there'll be a boat going up the river or a motorbike going past soon, but anywho, let's get into it. News, week ahead. This is the Forex Factory free economic calendar. I'm only looking at the high impact events, which are the red ones, so the ones that affect the markets the most. And the good thing about this, you can set it up, filter it to pairs you want to look at, and also your time zone. So I'm in Cambodia, so Indochina time, same as Bangkok, same as Ho Chi Minh City. So yeah, so it's all local time for me, which is good. So let's have a look at the week ahead. Monday, we've got Switzerland CPI numbers, USD, ISM manufacturing PMI. The big ones, Australia on Tuesday, the interest rate, they're expecting another rate rise, 0.25%. This might be the last one for a while, who knows? Aussies are starting to get a bit fed up with these rate rises. I think there's been about 8 or 9 in a row now. They're not happy. So we've got Australian interest rate news. JOLTS job openings out of the US. Wednesday, New Zealand interest rate news. Now they're expecting a 0.25% rise too. So be careful on the Aussie and the New Zealand pairs. Moving down US, what have we got here? ADP, non-farm payroll employment change, whatever that is, ISM services. All right, Thursday. This is unusual for Canada. They're having their employment or unemployment numbers on Thursday. There's a reason for that, because most of the planet celebrates Easter on Friday, except the good old USA. What is it? Yeah, look, most of my readers, most of the viewers of this video are probably from the US, but geez, you guys are just a little bit out of step with the rest of the world sometimes. And that's no offense. Like when it comes to like imperial and metric, like you and one other country that I don't even know what country it is. They're the only two that still do the imperial. Anyhow, that's my little rant. So Thursday we've got Canadian unemployment numbers. Normally that's on the Friday, but because Canada, like Australia, New Zealand, Switzerland, Great Britain and Europe, some European countries all have Good Friday. Now I'm actually flying to Australia on Friday. I didn't realise I booked on Good Friday and I arrive on Saturday. I'm going through Chinese Taipei. I didn't even realise it was Easter when I booked the trip. It shows you how much attention I pay to the world. And so Friday's a holiday for most of the planet, except for the US, where they've got their employment numbers or non-farm payroll numbers. There goes my Wi-Fi. I'm just going to pause the video for a bit. All right, back on track. Hopefully everything's back and running. So there's the news for the week ahead. Just be careful. There's some big news releases there, especially the employment numbers out of US and Canada, and the New Zealand and Australian interest rate news. So just be careful there during the week, especially if you're a day trader. Now let's go to the charts. First up, before we go to the charts, let's go to this Word document here. I'm losing my Wi-Fi here, so I'm just going to pause again. Yeah, sorry about that. My Wi-Fi keeps on dropping in and out. And the good thing about having MT4 or MT5 running is it tells you when it happens. All the dinging sounds you hear. All right, just have a look at this Word document. If you've never watched any of my videos before, you may be wondering about all the different lines and colours and settings on the charts. I appreciate that most people that are watching these videos, which are not that many, have read my book, so they know exactly what they're looking at. But just have a read of this. Pause the video, take a screenshot or whatever. That just explains all the different trend lines, all the different colours. Basically, anything red means sell, anything green or blue means buy. And the bottom indicates the MACD Platinum. You'll see that oscillates around the 0 level. Generally, I'm looking to sell when it's above the 0 level and buy when it's below the 0 level. That's it. So that's it for the Word document. Just have a read of that. And look, I try to put subtitles on my videos, so you can select that if you're watching the videos, because I appreciate that not everyone understands my Australian accent, or English is not your first language. I get that. So if you have any questions, I'm in plenty of groups. I'm in there's the JagFX. We have Facebook, private Facebook group. There's 8,500 members in there. We've got the Telegram channels. Matt from Family Man's Discord channel. I post on YouTube, obviously, and Twitter. I'm not sure how to use Twitter, but I've got it, and I'm accessible by email. So if you've got any questions or you need to contact me for whatever reason, I'm easy to find, trust me. And everyone's more than welcome to join any of those groups, and you'll see links to those in the description of the video below. And yeah, all right, so let's have a look at the charts. This is TradingView. This is just a small sample list of pairs that I'm looking at, all right? So I'm not a signal provider. These are just a small sample. It's not all 28 pairs, all major pairs. So it's just they're in alphabetical order. You'll see them highlighted in different colors. Light blue means there's trade or trades on and some action's being taken, which means trade management. Highlighted in orange means I'm going to talk about it in the video if something happened. No highlight means no trade on. Dark blue means trade on, no action taken as yet. So we'll start at the top, just work through the pairs, so it's in alphabetical order. Now, normally you'll see my details. Whatever you see on the right is normally the most recent trade. In this case, there's 2 trades on. So this is the most recent, and this is the older trades. So in this case, we've got the AusCAD. So I'll nominate the pair, the date, and the signal. Now, when I take this signal, for example, this was a sell here on the 28th. So it's taken on the open of this candle on the 28th. I call these at the time, take a screenshot and post them in all the groups I just mentioned, and also to a shared folder that everyone's got access to. So it's all very transparent. There's no after the fact sort of stuff. This is all at the time, and any trade management I also call at the time and post in the groups. And you'll see here, so there's the sell signal. There's a stop loss for it. So I nominate the stop loss at the time and my reasons behind the trade. And if there's any action taken on the trade, which I don't think there has been as yet. The reason why, because there's a sell here. There's no action taken because there's a sell here, and there was a buy in here, obviously. So there's the buy, and you can see on the buy here, I haven't taken any action on it yet because it didn't go anywhere. So it's heading down towards the stop. This green line here is the 90-cent level. It's a big number, big round number. So you'll see those on the charts. Some of the charts. If it's a big round number or something relevant. But we're in another sell from the 1st of Feb. So both stops are in the same place. We're in a sell from the 1st of Feb. Already closed half. You can see the notes there and move my stop down. Then the 8th of March, I move my stop down further. Then I've taken this buy and taken no action because I haven't, no need to, because I've got the sell on that's locked in profit. Can't lose on that. Then I've taken another sell and it's going nicely. I should be looking. Right, the MACD is right at the 0 level now. I'll give it one more day and I'll probably look at closing out half that sell and bringing the stop down on the second sell. It's getting down to this 90-cent level. And in the meantime, I'm drawing these trend lines in here now. Potentially setting up for some sort of divergence there. In this case, it's just your regular bullish divergence. But I keep on adjusting these lines every day. Every time I do a video, for some reason my mouse doesn't work properly. I don't know why. But yeah, I keep on adjusting those lines every day. If they're no longer valid, just remove them. It's just a bit of preparation. That's all it is. So here we've got a low here, and here we've got a lower low. We've got a low here, and we've got a high lows at the moment. That could change though. So we're looking pretty good on the AusCAD. So we're in a sell from here with a stop there, so we can't lose on that. It's partial, already closed out half. We're in a buy here, which is not looking very good. The stop's down here, but we're in another sell here. So I'm in multiple trades. Aussie, Japanese yen. In a buy here. Oh, we're still in the sell too from the 23rd of Feb. So that's over here, 23rd of Feb. There's my trade management. Like I said, all these are called at the time and posted in the group. I took a buy on the 17th of March and 24th of March stopped out for a loss. So 24th, so in here somewhere, the stop would have been below here, just spiked through. This buy signal remained valid. See the green dot on the QMP filter? MACD Platinum still below the zero level. Prices continue down. I drew this trend line down across the highs. It broke the trend line here on the 28th. On the 29th, I took a buy. That's these details here. All the reasons why I took it. So we can't lose on the sell. We're already made some, we're going in the right direction on the buy, and the MACD Platinum's just, I'll give it one more day. I'm just wondering about how these yen pairs are going at the moment. We're getting close to the moving averages, and the trend is starting to head down. So to me, if we get up to these moving averages, MACD Platinum get up close to the zero level, I'll be looking at closing half and dragging my stop right up just below the entry there. So we're looking okay on the, and the good thing about that, if it does roll over, means this sell, I can drag my stop down on the sell and lock in a little bit more profit on that side also. So we'll just give it another day, see how we go. Aussie USD, if it ever comes up, bit of sideways action on the Aussie for about a week. What's going on here? Chart's just taking a little while to click over. So yeah, we've got a bit of sideways action here. It's about 2 weeks worth of going nowhere. So we're still on a sell from the 3rd of Feb. So that's this one here. Stops there, can't lose on that. Stop, you can just read my trade management there. So we've closed half, dragged the stop down, blah, blah, blah. So look, it's the same stuff every day. The big numbers here are the 65 cent and the 70 cent level, all right? They're big numbers in the Aussie. Now, we've got Australian interest rate news this week, so I'll expect a little bit of movement on the Aussie sometime this week. In the meantime, we've got a red dot on the MACD Platinum above the zero level, hence the grey vertical line. It's like a warning signal for me. Just means I'm on the lookout for a potential sell setup. This buy is just going nowhere, but the good thing is I've got this sell in place too, which is good. It just makes life a lot easier when you've got that in there. And same in my private trading, got exactly the same setup, so no different. Yeah, so here's the buy here. Like I said, for about 2 weeks plus, it's just gone sideways. This is a daily chart. Each candle represents 1 day, obviously. So 5 days in a week, that's about 3 weeks there. Let's have a look. What date's that? 13th? Yeah, 2 weeks, yeah. 2 weeks, going nowhere. Euro CAD, someone's playing a bit of blues in the background. Yeah, Euro CAD. Sorry, it's not switching between the charts as quick as I'd like. All right, Euro CAD, let's have a look here. We're in a few trades here. So we're still on a buy from the 8th of November. So this is one way over here. We're going to run out of chart time soon. I don't think I've seen that for a while. So 8th of November, it's just grinding up slowly. I've trailed the stop up. You can read all the notes for trailing the stop there. 1st of March, great day in history, my birthday. 1st of March, took a buy on the buy, and the stop for that's in the same place. You can read my notes on that. So I can't lose on these 2 buys. So all good on the buys. No dramas at all. We did take a loss. We took a sell here on the 16th of March and was stopped out overnight for a loss on the 23rd of March. So I reckon it'll be that candle there. Just stopped out. Then we get a new sell signal. MACD Platinum still above the zero level. New sell signal, that's the 28th of March, so here it is here. High risk trade, trading against the trend, looking good. MACD Platinum starting to head towards the zero level. Ideally want to see price come down, get close to the moving averages before it takes some action. If it doesn't, if it turns around and goes up, I get stopped out, who cares? I've got these 2 buys on, I can't lose on either, so all good. Euro Yen, highlight in orange, means I want to talk about it. There's something going to happen. This is one for Monday. This is a Monday. This is the only action on Monday. Took a buy here on the 23rd of March. Like I've been saying, the yen pairs have been tough to trade lately for some reason. There's a lot of bounce around the yen pairs. The Japanese yen's considered what they call a safe haven currency. So when there's uncertainty in the markets, people dive into the yen. When the uncertainty clears, they jump out of the yen. So if the market's jittery, the yen's jittery, and that seems to be the case. Now, we've just come up and touched this previous high here, and we've got this bearish candle on Friday. So on Monday, 3rd of April, I'm going to close half and bring my stop up to 141,749. So let's do that now. This is what I'm doing on Monday. So what did I say? 141. 749. Unless the gap's hugely open on Monday morning, that's what my plan of action is, right? So I'm dragging my stop up to that level and closing half. This should put me in, if it opens pretty close to where it closed on Monday, that'll put me in an overall no-lose position. So I'll have probably a small overall profit because the distance between there and there is a little bit bigger than that distance between there and there. So it just puts us in a better position. And it's just as more of a safety thing. We're at this previous high, bearish candle. Market's very flat. Look at the moving averages. They're tight and they're flat. And the MACD Platinum, you can't probably see it on the video, but the fast line's already through the MACD, through the zero level. And the browny, ugly colour. I should change the colour of this for the video, shouldn't I? It's really hard to see for you guys. So, yeah, so I'm closing half and going to bring my stop up to that level on Monday. So that's the only action. Euro New Zealand, nothing on. Euro USD, got a buy on. It's stalling a bit, got a buy. It's like the Aussie, like a few pairs. We just haven't, there's a previous high with this big run up, which was good. Pull back to this level, which is pretty much the same. And we're having another go at it. And we've gone up. So we took the buy, came down. My stop's just below there. It's gone up a few days, pulled back, gone up, and struggling to break this high here now. So I'll just keep an eye on that. MACD Platinum's well above the zero level already. We've got a red dot. So, yeah, on Monday or Tuesday, I'll probably look at bringing my stop. Just bring my stop up nice and tight, probably about that level there, just below, in here somewhere, just in here. Yeah, it's just not looking that convincing at the moment, but we're in a buy, so all good. I'd taken a buy here and I'd closed it on this opposite QMP filter, so I'd taken a small loss, very small loss, and this is the second attempt at a buy. But we're definitely in sell territory now, MACD Platinum above the zero level, and we're not breaking this previous high. Just check my video and make sure I'm not in pause mode because I'm doing a lot of talking. All right, pound Aussie. Looking good in a buy. I can look at moving that stop up, I guess. All right, so first we took a buy in here and we closed it on an opposite QMP filter dot there. So we took a loss, that's that writing there. And we took another buy in here. MACD Platinum still below the zero level. Regular bullish divergence. Took a buy in here and it's just gone up nicely. Nice grind up. Drag my stop up a bit. There's my trade management so far. Ideally, I want to keep the stop between sort of the 50 and the 100, or close to like an obvious fractal or pullback like this here. So I'll just give it a couple of days, and I'll probably drag that stop up into this sort of area here, locking in more profit. In the meantime, we've drawn these red trend lines in for potential regular bearish divergence. See, look at this, high highs on price. And the MACD Platinum's heading down. So obvious divergence there. They're the easy ones to spot, the regular divergence. It's the hidden ones that are a little bit tricky. All right, pound Swiss. Last trade was a sell. I was actually a day late. I don't know why I missed it. On a Thursday or Friday, something last week. I missed it by 1 day. But no damage done because 1 day later it was pretty much at the entry level anyway. So that's what I called it. It went against me initially, then started to pull back, and Friday it started to head back down towards my entry level. You can see this pair's just been stuck in a range. Look at that. And look at the QMP dots. They're pretty well, you're not going to catch the top of the trade with these things, but you're going to get a fair chunk of it, and that's all you need. So, if you just traded those dots without looking at anything else, you do all right in this one. And hopefully this one will do the same thing and go down. In the meantime, we're a little bit in the red, but we're not too far. It's not too far. It stops up here, so it didn't come close to the stop. Right, pound yen, highlight in orange, means something happened. I want to talk about it. What's happened? All right, let's have a look. Right, it's a sell. Now, I took this sell on the 8th of March. It went down nicely initially. Took a few days to get going. You see the yen pairs, see how spiky they are, these candles? Just tough. Now, I called a close on the 28th of March. So let's have a look at the 28th of March. I reckon it's about here. So on the open of this little candle here, this little hammer candle, I closed my sell for a small profit, very small profit. And the reason I closed it, and I call this in the groups, so you can go back and read my notes, is basically it just looking ugly. We had this divergence forming. You can see there's divergence forming, and price just wasn't breaking, and we had this big bullish candle, and I just thought, nah, I'm out. So it's good. That's why I left it on the charts, because I'll leave all these trades on the charts for the weekend video, and I'll tidy it up. And in hindsight, you can see now it's gone up and it went through my stop. So I got out for a very small profit. And in the meantime, the next day we get this buy signal, which I took the 30th of March, and it's not going anywhere real fast at all. Had a nice pop up the first day, but second Friday just came straight back to my entry level. So we're out of the sell, so we're only in a buy. So that just means that's just all I want to show you. And I'll tidy up this chart when I finish the video, and all it will be that buy trade, which is not looking that flash at the moment. Pound USD. We're in a buy here, and it's having problems breaking this previous high. So we took a buy here, 14th of Feb. The stop was, hang on, 22nd of March. Closed. The stop must have been down here somewhere. Yeah, that's right. It came very close to the stop. I think I called this in one of my other videos, previous videos, probably 2 weeks ago. Came within pips of that stop. The stop was here somewhere. I had it below these lows here. And, hang on a sec, I'll tell you exactly, 7981, 17981, 1798, yeah. Yeah, came very close, 17981, which is just, yeah, very close. That was the original stop. And you can look at the low is 18, so it didn't come below the 18. And yeah, so it's gone up in my favour, and I've dragged the stop. I've closed half already, so 22nd of March, where's that? 22nd of March, 22nd, there. So we had this bearish candle here, and I just felt like it was going nowhere fast, so I closed half, dragged my stop up, put myself in a lot less risk, still not in a no lose position, and it's ground its way up. Now this blue line here, you'll see it's a previous high. If I get my mouse working, me and my mouse aren't on the same page. It does. So we got this high here. Now price has got to it again. So yeah, not sure what's going to happen there. That's the button I need, auto. So yeah, it's starting to stall a bit there, and in the meantime, I'm drawing this divergence, potential divergence line. I've got a red dot on the MACD platinum above the zero level, so looking in sell mode. So we get a sell there, even though the market's flat and the trend is technically up. I take the sell and I'd leave the buy on. All right, New Zealand CAD. All right, we're in a couple of trades here. 1st of March, buy there. No, 14th of March, buy. All right, 1st of March, that's here. Took a buy and I closed it in opposite QMP filter dot. So that was here. So I took a small loss. And another buy signal was a couple of days later. Took the buy and it's just going nowhere. The stop's still in play. Hasn't quite got to it yet, within 2 pips of it. In the meantime, I took a sell on the 22nd of March, back the platinum above the zero level, heading down, and the stop is just going nowhere. So what I'm expecting to happen here, and I don't know if it will, is price may go down, take out the stop there on the buy, so we lose on the buy. Only a small loss though, because I've already moved my stop up on the 17th of March. I moved it up, and we'll hopefully still in the sell and make some money on the sell side. So yeah, it's all a bit sideways. I like trading this pair, but when it does this, it's just tough. USD CAD, highlighted in orange, means something I want to talk about, and it's pretty obvious. This buy on the 6th of Feb, which is here. Here's all my trade management notes. We were in a no-lose position. Here was the stop, was moved up. To 28th of March, I moved my stop right up. And on the 30th of March, stopped out for an overall nice profit. So we stopped out on the buy. So that's just left on the chart to show you guys for the video. And in the meantime, 14th of March, took a sell. That's all the notes here. High risk trade, trading against the trend. 28th of March, stop moved down. 29th of March, closed half. So 29th of March was there. So only opened that candle, Price has got to the moving averages. MACD platinum through the zero level. Good place to take some profit and to drag the stop down. So it puts me in a no-lose position. So I had a good win on the buy, not a huge win, but it was a good win. And on the sell, can't lose on the sell. So it's all good. USD Japanese yen. All right, what are we doing here? We're still in a sell from the 24th of October. All the way back here on the left. That's nearly running off the chart, that one. I think it's my longest trade. Stop loss is there, so can't lose on the sell. There's a locking in profit and already closed half. Took another sell on the 6th of March, so that's this one. Can't lose on that, already closed half. Closed half there down here, the 28th, yeah, closed half here. And the stop's inside the entry level, so can't lose on that. In the meantime, the 30th of March, took a buy. So that's this one here. MACD platinum below the zero level. Hidden bullish divergence. You can see the higher lows on price and lower lows on the MACD platinum. So these are the setups I like. MACD platinum below the zero level. So I took the buy. There's a stop loss down there for the buy. So it's all looking pretty good, except for this. So if it just goes up, then it rolls down and takes out my stop in the buy. It doesn't take out my sells. Great, who cares? If it goes up, takes out my stops on the sells, means the buy's in profit. Hang on a sec, got a vendor going past. Welcome to the sounds of Cambodia. Gold. Let's have a look where we're at in gold. All right. Took a buy here. That was on the 1st of March. So let's have a look, see if we can find that one over here. Closed for a small loss on opposite QMP dot. So there was an opposite QMP. So it closed. So I bought on the open of that candle, that one there, and I closed there. So I took a small loss on that. Then the 30th of March, new buy signal. MACD platinum still below the zero level. Got this nice little support level. There's big numbers here, 1,800 and 2,000. 2,000 is a big number, 1,800 is a big number on gold. Took another buy in here, and it's gone up nicely. 15th of March, closed half. So let's have a look at the 15th of March. Damn, 2 days too early. Yeah, it just looked a bit ugly. MACD platinum through the zero level, closed half. 28th of March, stop was moved up even higher. So I can't lose on the buy. Then we took this sell here. There was no divergence, nothing supporting it, but the 2,000 is a big number. And I had this buy on. So took the sell, went against me initially, sort of hit the 2,000 a few times, and my stop's above it, and then it started to come back down again, back towards my entry level, and this week it's just been sort of a bit sideways. So we're not losing on the buy at all, and ideally I'd want to drag, if it does go up, it takes my stop out. As long as I can drag the stop up on the buy, who cares? You know, this game of Forex trading, to me, is more like, if you put it in a baseball type analogy, it's a lot of base hits. You get struck out a few times, a lot of base hits, and then the occasional home run. That's what you're after, sort of thing, you know. So you're not going to get every pip out of every move, but you just want to try and manage your trade so you are overall profitable. So that's gold. Now these next three are just more for curiosity's sake. US dollar. I just put the trade signals on the charts, all the divergence lines. It's all a bit messy, but these are all valid buys and sells, the red and blues. Last one was a sell. If you got stopped out, just draw this trend line here and get the new sell there and get back into it. In the meantime, at the moment, we've got a MACD platinum below the zero level. There's a zero level. Green dot, so we're in buy mode, but it's just gone, for a week, it's gone sideways. US 500, US stock market. So let's have a look at that. Powered up on Friday. And this line on my chart's been there forever, so we'll just go to the weekly chart, which I do every now and then, and you'll have a look. So here's the weekly chart. There's this line on the chart here. So you can see it's a fairly significant level. There's the low, there's the previous low, so yeah. I've been calling that line forever, and I'll just keep on extending it. Now we're heading back up towards it again. Eventually it's going to break through it and keep on going. Who knows? It's hard to tell with the US stock market. Right, Bitcoin, last one. Probably bored you long enough, 30 minutes now. Bitcoin, these are the numbers are the every 5,000, so it's 20, 25. We're trying to get up to 30, sort of staggering a bit. Last signal was a sell. Tough on the take. Look at the trend, starting to trend up again. Look at the moving averages. So Bitcoin's definitely bullish at the moment, according to my highly valued technical analyst. Only kidding. It's got high highs, so it's going up. But in the meantime, you could probably make a case for divergence here. Let's have a look. This is what I mean by drawing the trend lines just for preparation. So we've got sort of higher highs there on the price, and this is, yeah, that worked good. And look at the MACD Platinum is not. You can see it's Captain Obvious. So definitely divergence forming there. Whether it goes down or not, price is king. Price will go where it damn well pleases. Just doesn't obey my lines. All right, guys and girls, that's it for the charts. Here's that Word document again. Look, I know these are not the most exciting videos on the planet by any means. The editing that goes into these videos is spectacularly zero. So thanks for watching. If you do like it, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Like I said, I'm heading to Australia on the 7th of April. There goes my Wi-Fi going. 7th of April, so I'm probably going up to Penn on Tuesday or Wednesday. So I'm going to be a little bit out of sync this week, so just bear with me. I'll be in a hotel, depending on the Wi-Fi and how hungover I'll wake up and stuff like that. But yeah, enjoy the week, stay safe, and enjoy the weekend. Talk to you later. Cheers.